students. Today I am teaching you a beautiful lesson on density and specific gravity. So let's get started. In this lesson we are going to talk about density, weight and specific gravity. So what is density? Well, density is a physical property that is the comparison of the mass to the volume, and a comparison is just a ratio. So it's really just a division problem. And density is equals to mass divided by its volume, which gives us gram per ml or kg per liter. So we need to know what mass and volume are. Mass is not how large or heavy something is. Mass has more to do with the inertia of something. Mass has to do with the resistance to motion. How heavy or large something is, this has to do with weight. And that is just the effect of gravity on a mass. But truly, if we want to be correct about mass, we want to deal with how mass is the amount of inertia. And inertia is just the resistance to change. And when we understand this, we realize that something that can be small in size can actually have a lot of mass because it resists change. And of course, a lot of you would say, oh, that is just because it is heavy. But there is really more to it than that, because mass won't change even if you are on the moon, but the weight will. And volume is just the space occupied by a piece of matter. And of course, that is length times width times height, which gives us cube or cubic units. And when we take a mass divided by its volume, we get that what is called a density. And density is a great physical property that we can use to compare things, and we want to remember that 1 milliliter is equals to 1 cubic centimeter. Now consider an example. What is the density of an object with a mass of 34 grams and volume of 13 centimeter cube? Well, density is equals to grams divided by the volume. And easily we get the answer of 2.62 gram per centimeter cube. Now take another example. What is the volume of a liquid with a mass of 78 gram and a density of 1.50 gram per ml? Now by rewriting density expression, we get volume is equals to mass divided by its density. Therefore, volume is equals to 78 gram divided by 1.50 gram per ml, and grams cancel out. So we get the answer of 52 ml. Now let's explain about specific gravity. Well, specific gravity is the ratio of the substance density to the density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Now it is another ratio. Therefore, that means we are looking at another division problem. And specific gravity is just the substance density divided by the density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. And of course, you remember that density of water is 1 gram per ml at 4 degrees centigrade. Now take an example of what is the specific gravity of a substance with density of 2.62 gram per ml. So specific gravity is equals to the density divided by the water density. And easily we get the answer of 2.62. And notice here the units are going to cancel out and we get just a number. One of the great things about density is we can use it to determine whether something will sink or float. If the density is less than 1 gram per ml, which is the water density, then it will float. But if it greater than the density of water, then it will sink. So let's recap. Density is the ratio of mass to the volume, and our formula is D equals to m over V. Specific gravity is the ratio of density to water's density, and the units are here disappear. If the density is less than 1 gram per ml, then it floats. But if it greater than 1 gram per ml, then it sinks. Now one last thing is here, and that is the relationship between centimeter cube versus ml. Now remember the centimeter cube and ml are equals. But if the substance is a fluid like liquid or gas such as water, then we tend to use ml. And if the substance is a solid like gold or lead, then we tend to use centimeter cube. So that's for all today. Thank you students for attending my class. Bye.